What's going on, everybody? I want to get right to this because today was very, very weird. I just got back from Conyers, Georgia, from the Biolab fire. I'm sure that all you guys heard about it, right? What I found to be a little perplexing to me, there's three things that I saw. The first thing is when we got to the exit, immediately we get a text on the cell phone saying, "Hey, this is Homeland Security, and you guys need to hunker down, remain inside, and keep your air conditioners off because we got all of this smoke going on," right? Chemicals possibly in the air. Okay, so that was a little bit concerning, but we, are there to do an assignment, and I got some information prior to going that the air quality was safe based on the staging area that we were going to be at. So, of course, we went, but we also had masks and gas masks with us should we have needed that. Okay, so we get to the scene, and I run into a couple of officers, and I asked them about, where we're able to set up. And ironically, these officers didn't seem to care about their health. They didn't have on any masks. They didn't seem concerned about it at all. And I guess we should feel comfortable with that. But again, that was just kind of weird to me. The other thing is that all the areas that were being protected, right, or being closed off were commercial areas. This is where all of the smoke is settling. All right, so we had the opportunity to travel all around the perimeter of where the fire took place. And so I said, let's follow the wind. Let's see where all of this smoke is going. And we're here in a residential area. And ironically, all the other areas that are being protected in the perimeters that are being protected are commercial areas. But I can tell you, in this residential area, and so when we pull in here, you see this real thick cloud, and it's coming from that direction over here. No police protection, no commercial property, all residential.
As you see behind me, what you're seeing is still that chemical reaction from that water reactive chemical product. And once we can get it out, it was still off gas. But once again, the fire is out, and that is the status of where we are right now.
And then I started to see the billow of smoke, this strong odor of chlorine, and you actually got this taste of metal, right, in the back of your throat. And again, this is with a mask on, and I wasn't exposed to this for very long at all. And the people in that area were so oblivious to what was going on. Some people didn't even know. They wanted to know why we had a mask on. So I don't know if the messaging wasn't right. I don't know what's happening, people, but it's something really strange going on.
Is right directly on site. We're doing air monitoring to protect worker personnel that are in the zone, that are helping to remove parts of the building and helping to stop the reactions that are ongoing. We're also doing air monitoring in the evacuation zone that was established in Rockdale County, as well as in their shelter-in-place zone, which was the entirety of the county. And then we're slowly expanding out from there. So we've been working our way north as the wind shifts or something like that. So we're trying to cover as best we can the areas that are potentially impacted.
And I'm going to close on this. For those of you who don't know, tonight at 12:01, potentially 45,000 port workers who work on docks on the East Coast and the Gulf Coast may be going on strike. What does that mean to you? Well, if they go on strike, for every 1 day that they're on strike, we're going to have a 7-day backlog as it relates to goods and services. Now, assuming that we see a strike for 7 days, you're talking about 49 days of backlog for a 7-day strike. What is that going to do to this world? What is that going to do to the economy? What is that going to do for goods and services, food, water, all the things that we need? Now, all of this stuff is occurring at one time, y'all. This is a lot of stuff going on. So just keep your head on a swivel, pay attention to what's happening. And when you can, stay logged in to MVP TV Network. And we're going to give it to you just the way it's occurring, just the way it's happening.